Hey everybody, this is Anthony, and I have something that I feel like the Lord put on my heart that I want to share with you, and it'll probably be pretty brief. Okay, so as I was sitting in my living room right now, working on some things, a thought popped in my heart and mind, and I feel like the Lord wanted me to put it out. Okay, so it's this. In 2008, the presidential no, not nominee, but the candidate for the Republican Party, John McCain, he was really advancing the idea of using nuclear energy. Now, of course, I would assume this nuclear energy would be safer than what we use in nuclear missiles or armaments, But he was toting the idea of using it to power things in his country. And I thought, and I guess he wouldn't pitch that idea without there being a safer way to produce it. Okay. And I thought that may be a great alternative idea to fuel, instead of just petrol and other things. And yeah, I know nuclear kind of makes us, draw back a little bit, but I thought not a bad idea. Well, I know when Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of Defense, Russia was ending up with a lot of our uranium. And what's behind that, I don't know. That's what I know, though. I know she was involved in a deal in which Russia was getting like a lot of our uranium. Well, it became news during President Trump's administration that Russia had developed some missile systems, international ballistic missiles, I guess that's what they call them, that were run on nuclear energy. Like the fuel that caused them to be airborne was nuclear. And this gave them some kind of just real heavy advantage. Like these missiles could reach a lot further, travel a lot further. It just nuclear gave it a huge advantage. And from what I knew at the time when I heard this, when the Trump administration heard about this, they got to work like, hey, whoa, and I don't know. I don't know if America under this current administration is still advancing that kind of technology or that countermeasure against Russia. I don't know, but I do know the Lord was. Here's what the Lord was speaking to me. Here we go. He said that not only are they, not only is Russia developing systems to power weapons to go longer and to be more efficient, I would suppose, but they're also doing that with their jets. And apparently, nuclear must have some kind of capability to cause, whatever technology they develop, cause their airplanes and missiles to go a lot further, a lot longer time, and without apparently, if a missile can go a lot further, then a jet would not have to refuel. You know, it could be in the air a whole lot longer and just do a lot more damage. So that's what Russia is developing. And we need to know about this just as people. When you go vote, that's something you should be asking yourself about. I'm not here to put down anyone in particular. I'm just telling you this what God said to me. So I'm going to review real quick. But what the Lord was speaking to me was in under Hillary's tenure as Secretary of Defense, a lot of our uranium was ending up in Russia. There was some kind of deal, I think it was called Uranium 1 or something like that. Okay, well, under Trump's administration, we discovered that Russia had developed international ballistic missiles that used nuclear power, which gave them a real big advantage. And the Lord's telling me now that not only are they doing that to power their missiles, but also their jets and possibly other things, but I heard jets, like specifically. So, I mean, whatever advantage that would give them, apparently it's something we need to be aware of. And you guys can do the research on it. I'm just telling you what God's telling me. I don't really watch the news anymore. God had me stop doing that. So I'm just telling you what is coming to my heart and I wanted to share with you. All right, so that's my little brief there. I'll be back with videos a little bit later, guys, okay? God bless you and bye-bye.